Hi, this is Leah Salmon, the Natural Nutrition Coach. Thanks for coming to this page to find out more about the Natural Nutrition Coaching programs that I offer. I just wanted to take a minute to give you 7 of the many great reasons why I think that everyone should try the Natural Nutrition Coaching program at least once in their life. Now, if you're not already doing these things, then they could really make an impact on your life. Now, number 1 of the 7 things that I think are going to be great for you when you start the Natural Nutrition Coaching program is that you're going to learn to listen to yourself. Now, instead of listening to all the health books and all the experts, one of the things that Natural Nutrition Coaching and metabolic typing allows you to do is just listen to the way that your body responds when you eat different foods. So it doesn't matter what it says on the box or what the experts say that, you know, this is good for you, that's good for you, everyone needs to do this. We need to find out what you need to do most, what your body needs, and to find that out, the best thing you can do is listen to your body. And through the coaching and the metabolic typing, we can show you just how to read the signals that your body gives out every day to the foods that you're eating every day, to find out whether those foods are actually right for you or wrong for you, because who wants to be spending money on food that's not actually right for them? And that's actually point number 2. Another great reason to invest in this program for yourself is that why would you want to spend a load of money on food if that food isn't going to actually serve you? Your food should be your fuel. It should be the nutrition that drives you. If you're eating foods that are just going to end up making you tired, making you feel sick, increasing your chances of developing diseases, they're not doing their function as a fuel. If you put petrol in a car and the car falls asleep, you're going to want your money back, aren't you? But if you're eating food and after you finish eating that food, the food makes you fall asleep, we don't normally attribute that symptom to what it is that we've just eaten. Again, with the coaching and the nutritional, the metabolic typing, we can show you why it is certain foods would make you feel sleepy afterwards, and why those foods should possibly come out of your diet or be recombined in a different way with other foods. It's not always that you're eating the wrong foods. Sometimes it's just that you need to eat foods in proportion with other foods. Again, this is something that we can show you if you decide to go ahead and do the Natural Nutrition Coaching program. Reason number 3 is that not everyone knows how to use foods in their natural state. We've been given so many foods that are pre-processed and packaged and salted and dried and canned and frozen and frosted and you know, flaked. When we get a whole potato or a carrot or a pomegranate, we don't even know what to do with it. Natural Nutrition Coaching and using metabolic typing, it's very much going back to learning how to use our foods in their whole state and not having to rely on tinned and packaged things, just learning how to use things the way that Mother Nature gave them to us with very little processing. And sometimes people just don't do it, not because they don't want to do it, not because they don't know the benefits of doing it, simply because they don't know how to do it. So that's another thing that we can help. I can help show you if you decide to go ahead and do the coaching with us. Now, eating foods that you love. Now, I'm a firm believer that I know that people do better on programs when they like the food that they're eating. Now, I'd hate to be the one to encourage you to eat foods that tasted disgusting to you without giving you any reason other than it's good for you. I would not want to do that. When we put your diet plan together, when I say we, I'm talking about me and you working together now, not the royal we, just me and you working together on getting your diet and your lifestyle right through metabolic typing and natural nutrition coaching. When we put your diet plan together, I ask you to take out the foods that you don't like, you don't know, or that you're allergic to. So when we're putting your diet plan together, we're putting your diet plan together based on foods that are right for your metabolic type and foods that you're comfortable and happy eating. So you're actually going to be ending up eating more of the foods that you like, but that are also actually better for you, because a lot of people think, oh, if I like the food, it's probably bad for you. And that's absolutely not the case. A lot of my clients will end up loving, not just liking, loving some of the foods that they end up trying as a result of being on the program with us. Now, another benefit of the program is that Some people also have never planned their meals. They've never put any structure around what it is that they eat. They eat whatever's closest to hand, whatever, the special deal at the restaurant in their workplaces, whatever it is that's tucked at the back of the freezer, whatever ready meals they've bought, those are the things that they buy, but they don't, and those are the things that they eat, but they never put any planning around their meals. Now, planning can help on many levels. It can make sure that you're eating at regular times, which is some people's biggest problem. They have huge gaps in between their meals, and then they end up being ravenously hungry at their meals and overeating. And then it will also save you money, and it can also take a lot of stress off you, because if you've come home from work and it's at that point when you're already, tired and you've got children running around your ankles, that you then have to decide what it is you're going to make. Sometimes we'll just run for the quickest option, which is sometimes just taking something out of the freezer and putting it in the oven and, Bob's your uncle. If you've spent some time planning, and that's again something that we do with the coaching, then you'll already know what it is that you've made. And in a lot of instances, I try to get people to pre-prepare as much food as possible, so it's just a case of warming it up or taking it out of the fridge in order to eat it, instead of having to make the whole meals from scratch on the spot when it comes to meal times. And those are the main benefits. The last one, and it's a very important one, a lot of people know and understand the benefits of cleansing and detoxification, and all those things are excellent practices. However, if you can get your diet more wholesome, with more whole foods, more natural foods, and foods that are right for your body type, what will happen is your body will actually have the energy to start gently cleansing on a quite a basic level. So it won't be like a huge cleansing, like a hydrocolonic or a liver cleanse or a kidney cleanse, one of those stronger cleanses. On a more gentle level, but still quite deeply, your body will start cleansing and detoxifying itself. Sometimes just because the foods that you're eating is in a natural state, so it's probably got more fibre and more water in it. And then the nutrients that your body will be receiving, and the right combination of macronutrients, and macronutrients are your fats, proteins and carbohydrates, just that right fuel mix alone can stimulate some really good cleansing to happen, so that when, a few weeks into the program, then we can start talking about, going ahead and having a liver cleanse or a kidney flush or a lower bowel flush to, help with things like candida or constipation or diarrhea, or and normally those have all gone by, the constipation and diarrhea normally heal themselves after a few weeks of you being on the program anyway. But things like colonics and deep tissue massages, these things will have a greater effect if your body's had a chance to let go of some of the toxins before you do them. So those are some of the many reasons why doing a natural nutrition coaching program using metabolic typing is, in my opinion, something that everyone should try. There's articles and videos on the website that you can check out and have a look at. If there's any other questions that are left unanswered, feel free to send me an email or get in touch in some way. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter. Get in touch. If there's anything that you want to know, leave a comment underneath the video if this ends up on YouTube, and I'll try and get back to everyone as soon as possible. This has been Leah Salmon from davidl.com. Make sure you go to davidl.com, by the way, to sign up for your free newsletter. There's a free recipe ebook that goes along with the when you sign up, so definitely go ahead and check that out. But this has been Leah Salmon from davidl.com. Thank you for listening. Take care and stay healthy.